That's right. And we're back live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. It's the Friday night edition. It's the final episode of Road to War. Both of these pinchy gladiators, they're already tired. They're tired of talking about it already and they want to get it over with. But we got the final episode of Road to War happening tonight. And then next week, don't forget, we got the press conference, which is going to be the first time they're going to be cara a cara. I can't wait. That's going to be interesting as hell. Before I bring them on right now, of course, we got to go through the formalities. You already know what it is, ¿verdad? Gracias to all the day oneers. Gracias to everyone in the members only. Members only is the backbone of the community. I appreciate you. The members only, we have a good old time over there. So, if you want to hear the tough guy stories and all this other shit that you see a lot of people on YouTube with Act Tough and Net Bang and whatever, then the members only. But it ain't net banging over there. It's the real shit. Okay. The last video that I dropped was about Pac-Man from the Gang Task Force, some 90s shit. If you know, you know, and if you didn't, well, then you didn't, right? Because you ain't from around here, right? Everyone of the members only. And then shout out to everyone, all the Chicano channels. And then, of course, shout out to all of the Chicano pages that have been rocking with me since day one. Hey, we all the Chicano pages. Hey, we may not agree on everything, cabrones. Absolutely not. Will you ever 100% line up and agree with everything? Absolutely not. Um, but hold on a second. Hold on. All right. But we can agree to disagree, and we could agree that we need to advance the raza. That's for damn sure. So again, gracias to everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and bring on one peleador. We're gonna bring him on right now. We got Colorado versus California. Just give me a thumbs up if everything is ready. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready to go, and you know what I mean. If you're all 100% ready to go, I appreciate you. Then none other than the 303 Mile High Hustle has now stepped in the building. Mi hermano, ¿cómo estás?
Está bien, you too.
Oh, good, 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 man. ¿Cómo está la familia? ¿Cómo están todos? It's Friday night.
Everyone's good, brother. Everyone's good.
Okay, okay.
We're winding down. We're getting ready for this. We're getting ready for this slobber knocker here that me and Boxer are gonna put on a show.
You had the different lights going on now. Now we got the red tint going on. Is this what's going on over there? You got the
We
red,
got
the
a little
blue.
everything, got a little red, got a little blue, green, whatever. You know what it is.
That's right.
We're on.
That's
We're
right.
it's DefCon. It's DefCon 4, homie. DefCon 4. You know what I mean? We're ready for war. Shit,
Mm.
we've been training hard, brother. You've seen some of the footage. I'm excited to show my work. You know, worked very hard.
What's
You
up?
know,
What's up with Tank Lopez?
it's a monster, up, bro.
He's ready to go, huh?
Mm. Hey, brother, that dude's big, bro. Talking pro, 6-0, 4 knockouts. That's my homie Chewy. They grow their Mexicans big down here, huh?
Hey, he looks like Serio Pedo. He looks like a Marvel comic character, Juggernaut.
Yeah, right. That's what we call him in the. That's what we call him, and this is what he does. He
Juggernaut.
just walks down. This is how he
He was
comes.
he was just gonna he was just going to go forward. That's all he was gonna do. That's all he was gonna do as ever was go forward. Um, all he does is go forward. You know who made that term real popular is actually Golovkin. A lot of people didn't know that. At one time, that Max Kellerman interviewed Golovkin, and he said, "You like to fight like a Mexican. Do you have a Mexican style?" As soon as Max Kellerman it came out of his boca, boom, everyone knew that the forward, not taking a back step, is Mexican style. How would you describe your style?
I fight wherever I have to fight, brother. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Sometimes when you're facing big dudes, that's why you don't see too many Mexican heavyweights, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you. So you got that style as a heavyweight. Sometimes you could go one or two ways. You can either end up with a lot of brain damage, or you could just be knocking the hell out of people. You know. Um, I think I got a very crafty style, brother. A very nimble, very nimble. I move light on my feet. I fight where I could fight where I have to fight. Um, with big old with Chewy, man, it's you're gonna have no choice to fight him inside because it, you see, we fighting in a kind of a, what do you call it? A phone booth. I know you guys don't know what that is anymore, but a phone booth. We were fighting in a phone booth. So
Yeah, the inside fighting is it reminds me of like Rocky Marciano. Rocky
yeah,
Marciano, he was such a master at, he was elusive with his head. He was elusive with his head, and he would just get enough range, not complete range, but enough range where, damn, every shot he threw was to hurt you.
yeah,
They were hard shots, and it's
yeah.
crazy
His
is that
punch was called is the Suzy Q, the Suzy Q. That was his
mm,
knockout punch.
okay, and he would load up and again move his head. And the thing about the same thing with Iron Mike, he would move his head, and he wouldn't get dizzy with these masterful rolls that he would always do. He would always find a center. He would always find a center of balance. Equate that with throwing monster bombs, and you got you got a collision.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Probation officer's perspective. I appreciate you. Gracias for tapping in tonight. We're going to have Paradigm Media News join us very shortly. It's going to be the final episode. The men are tired. They want to get to the press conference, knock that off the checklist. Then they want to get to the weigh-in, knock that off the checklist, go to sleep that night. And you know what? It's time to dance. It's time to get it over with. What do you feel leading up, man? You said it's been Operation Annihilation, decapitation. Is there going to be some sort of relief now that as soon as once we get to, let's say, after Thanksgiving Friday, what how are you going to feel?
You know what? I'm feeling very calm. My coach is saying my trainer, my coach, said I peaked. He said you're peaked and you're ready, bro. So we're just uh we're just buttoning up a few little things. We feel that we're ready to fight. Sorry, got a call. Um, we
All
feel
good.
we're ready to fight, man. Anywhere that fight takes place, I'm gonna be comfortable. Yeah. All the hard work doesn't guarantee victory, brother. All I have is an opportunity. You and Boxer blessed me with this opportunity. All I have is an opportunity, and I think I showed with all the hard work and dedication that I'm not trying to squander that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. My bad. I was shooting a text message. That's right. Death Rose in the casa. Shout out to all the Chicanos. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, man. The hardest heavyweight puncher of all time, George Foreman, Ali, and Tyson agreed. It's because he wouldn't go down. He's like Mile High sparring partner, Tank Lopez. These guys are they're juggernauts. They're not gonna go down, which is a great sparring partner if you want to mimic that pressure. That pressure, put me under pressure, and then you're gonna see. The best thing to do, put you under pressure, is use the ropes, relax, let the heart rate slow down. You do all the work. I'm not gonna do all the work, but it's always inevitable. And Cholo Trucker knows this. Mark Salinas knows this. It's always inevitable that your first outing is never gonna be your best. Your first outing is never gonna be your best. It's always gonna be good tape to grow off of, right? Because usually it unless you had years of this, you're going to revert to the old habits or the old tricks or whatever it is until you had it knocked out of you after for a couple fights. That's right. Chapo, my boy, I
Yeah.
see you. That's right.
I think once you come be comfortable in there, you're good. You know what I mean? You're good. You know how to fight. You know how to. This has probably been the longest I've ever dwelled on a fight. I'll be honest with you. Um, I started that camp a little early.
Mm,
But it was worth it. You know what I mean? 40 pounds, down 40 pounds, brother. 40 pounds. So like I said, that doesn't guarantee me victory. I believe in the preparation I done. Drill, 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 drill. The reason why you drill is because it comes second nature. And that's the stuff with footwork, you know what I mean? Is if you're hurt, do you know how to circle off still? Do you know how to circle off your jab? Do you know how to circle off your hook? Some people just move back in a straight line if they do have to go back. So that's not necessarily a good thing.
so,
So
how does it feel having Colorado on your back, Cabron? You're opening the doors to the entire state. You're going down as a pioneer. You open the doors to Colorado. Now, content creators over there are going to start checking in with you and then getting with me, aligned with the promotion and opening the doors over there in the 303.
Absolutely.
We're going to be looking at
Absolutely.
those major stadiums over there. We'll look at those major venues, or at least the boxing venue, and see what's up. But how does it feel representing?
It feels great, brother. My city's embraced me, bro. Um, from everyone, just everybody. I got some text messages
Mm.
today. And you go through things, you sit there and think, you know what it's like getting ready for a fight. You wonder if you did all this for the wrong reasons. And lo and behold, I get a text message from a brother who tells me it's inspiring and that, you know what I mean? God is always on time, bro. I'm a firm believer in my Lord and Savior, bro, Jesus Christ. God's always on time, brother. He hushed me real quick. He made me silence my mind, discipline my mind to just, be quiet for a minute, embrace the now. And that's all we could do is embrace the now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is happening. We're on a 2 week timer, gente. The men are right here. This is the final episode of Road to War. I'm bringing into the stage right now. We have Paradigm Media and News. Boxer, buenas tardes, buenas noches. I appreciate you for tuning in. You guys, what's next after this is going to be the press conference, and then after that is going to be the weigh-ins, and then no more talking about it. It's over. This is a real fight. This is a gladiator fight. This ain't no fake shit. This is the real shit. We appreciate you, Boxer. Gracias for joining us.
Yes, sir. What's up, Mile High Hustle?
How you
Chat.
doing there, big box?
I'm
Saludo.
good, man. I'm good.
Good to see both of you gentlemen.
You
Let's go
always
ahead and
got
just
those
get
badass MMA shirts, bro. I wonder where you get those. Those are tight as fuck. I like that. I like that line. You wear that line up all the time.
Amazon, bro. I put you up
Oh,
on them.
real?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those are tight, bro. I dig the shit out. I kind of look silly though wearing them after you wear the shit out of them, bro. That's kind of
Nah,
part of your
they got a
that's
bunch
part
of
of your
good ones,
thing.
bro.
Yeah, they're
No, it's
badass.
all good.
Well,
Yeah,
let
they're
me ask
fire
you this.
though.
That's interesting. You said that. Let me ask Mile High this first. If this was a bare knuckle fight, would you throw hands?
Hell yeah. What do you mean? That's what I've mostly done. If it was a street fight, brother, that's my forte, bro. You know what I mean? Knees, elbows, kicks, all that, bro. You, hey, brother, I loved. That's what we used to do in Colorado. If you remember, bro, Colorado didn't have we didn't have a sanctioning body, bro. There was no commission here. So this is where the UFC started. Remember, this is where the whole UFC one
Yeah.
started. Before that, we had the Sabaki Championship, bro. My dad used to take me to watch Sabaki Champion. And Pat Smith, if you know who Pat Smith is, he's from Denver, Colorado here.
Mm,
He was one of the
mm.
first UFC fighters. Brutal dude, bro. And I did time with this cat. I was a big fan of him. Um, shit. I watched that dude since I was a kid, whoop the shit out of people, Sabaki. I told you, my dad was a savage, bro. My dad was a wrestler and a fighter at heart. And we just shit. He had me fighting other kids, bro. That's just how I grew up.
The bare knuckle thing is just a lot of extra hot sauce. I mean, to people that just grew up throwing hands. What do you think, Paradigm? If this was a bare knuckle fight, you game?
Oh, come on, man. That's what I do, man. I mean, that's it. Most of the fights I've gotten into were bare knuckles. I haven't really like I said, man, I got experience in the ring when I was younger. We're talking years ago, man. So most of the fights I've been in have been bare knuckle. You know what's up with that with that shoe program, Mikey Corcoran shoe. Act like you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Freezing up.
people are relating this fight to. That this is Denver versus Colorado. This is not a
Denver
pretty
versus Colorado.
I'm sorry, Denver versus Cali, or Colorado versus Cali. I'm sorry. Um, and a lot of people are relating now. Paradigm Box. I seen you posting on your IG. You started mentioning Cali. Do you feel you got California on your back?
Somewhat. Hell yeah.
How's it gonna feel getting the W for Cali? And do you think you're gonna be the first fighter from Northern California to get the W in the series?
That's the plan. That's most definitely the plan. Yeah, man. I know a lot of people want to, they're I'm not trying to turn it into a Cali, Denver, Cali, Colorado thing, but there's a lot of people that they want to see he's an out of state fighter, one of the first ones on your
Roster.
your what?
roster
Yeah, your roster.
stable?
So I'm sure there's a lot of people from Cali that want to see me bring back that W for Cali, man. You know, most definitely.
Okay. Okay. Man, shout out to both of you guys. Again, the last episode of Road to War is happening right now, gente. After this, they're going to face off at the press conference, and then you're going to be able to see them for the first time standing next to each other. O sea, eye to eye,
Yeah.
about to get it on. I'm going to be right there with I always have, gracias a Dios, the best seat in the house, the best view in the house. I'll be right in the middle of them. And God forbid something were to crack off like some Mike Tyson shit. Because if something like that happened, what is 180-pound old me gonna do? I mean, say what you gonna see me jump on Mile High's back or jump on Paradise? What is 180-pound me gonna do? I can't do nothing. Cut the tape. So, anyways, that's gonna be next Saturday, the 23rd. Don't forget about that. It's just some
That's a
questions, you
negative,
guys.
risky business. That's a negative. Come on, man. Will
Um,
I change my name if I lose?
Salute, M-Star. Skankish in
what do you
here.
think about that? What do you think about that paradigm? About changing
What's
your name if he loses, or what you just mentioned. I just put the comment
Come
back
on,
up. What do you
man.
got
This
to
is
say?
this is a boxing match, man. I think some people are taking this a little bit out of context, man. This isn't gonna make me or break me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm already I've already been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? If this right here is it's
Cherry on
entertainment.
top.
It's entertainment. Of course, I want to win, but come on, man. Ain't nobody changing their name. Ain't nobody gonna stick their head in a hole or nothing like that. Close down my channel and run. It ain't nothing like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in there, do what I do, and we'll see what happens, man.
Would you do it? Would you ever do paradigm? I'm asking you, boxer. Would you ever do a winner leaves town fight?
Winner leaves town.
That means all in, all or nothing. Shut down the channel. All whatever. All the stakes, the highest stakes. All
Uh,
in.
yeah, I could think of a couple cats that I would probably like to do that with. Yeah.
What about you, Mile High? What do you think about that? Would you ever go all in and say, you know what, I want this cat so bad, it's win or go home, all in? Would you ever do all in?
Hmm.
For the fan, yeah. For sure. But we're not at that point. I got this big old behemoth in front of me, this mountain. So I got to focus on that. I can't think about tomorrow. I can only think about today. You know what I mean? Because shit, we don't know if any of us are promised tomorrow. I'll be honest with you. So I think about the now, not the past, not the future. I got a big tall task in front of me right here. So everything in due time. You know what I mean? Some questions will be answered the night of the fight, some after.
Mile High, let me ask you this: do you think he's overlooking you?
No, I think he's very confident in his skills. I think he knows fighting, bro. We're not with the silliness. You know what I mean? This is a man who's really been in some real bloodshed. You got to understand that. And you realize when you've done all that stuff and you get kind of past all the fun and games bullshit with just talking about it. So that's you know what, guys, all bullshit aside, for what you're not getting to the shit talking, you're gonna get some action. Just know that, because you're talking about two dudes who have been in some shit, you know what I mean, and are still standing, still able to go put on the show for you. You know what I mean? We both got in the best shape we could possibly get in. I don't know how many pounds my boy lost. I lost about 40. Um,
At the end game.
Shit, I'm happy with it. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I'm confident in what I put up. I'm confident in all my work I've done up to this point. But does that mean I'm gonna get a victory? Nah, it doesn't mean nothing. It means that, hey, I just got an opportunity. And at the end of the day, this man blessed me with it. This man and you blessed me with that opportunity. He didn't have to take this fight. He could have been like, shit, he don't got enough followers. I was on Vlad. You know what I mean? He wasn't all
Hmm.
that. He could have been like some of these other cats, on this, on that. You don't deserve to fight me, which is just a way to pretty much lay him out, bro. So I
Mm.
respect that. At the end of the day, he stands on business. He's ready to get down. I know I'm going to get everything that he talked. He's going to give his best fight. I'm gonna give my best fight, and we're gonna see what happens. At the end of the day, we'll see who's standing, man.
Paradigm, let me ask you this: are you brushing him off already?
brushing them off. I wouldn't say that. Not at all. Is that the impression that I'm giving?
I'm reading. I'm getting reading the comments and seeing the comments on all of our promo
No,
videos. They're saying you're
no,
walking over him. It's like you're
no,
gonna.
no, 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 no. Let me make it clear, man. No, there's truth to what he just said right now. There's obviously there's a line of respect between us, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, there's a line of respect between us, man. I'm not gonna get up here and talk about how I'm gonna knock his block off and I'm gonna turn his face into a catcher's mid and get all into that. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? I'm not a cell soldier, man. That's just not my stilo, man. I don't
Thank
think
you.
that I'm just gonna run through this, dude. You know what I'm saying? I've said it many times, man. I wanted to get in there with the monster. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get in there with somebody that I thought would give me a good fight, man. I didn't want to go in there with somebody who I knew I could win. You know, that's what a lot of boxers do. Jake Paul, he picks dudes at the end of their career or bums so he could stack his wins, man. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get in there with somebody that would challenge me. You know what I'm saying? I seen him when you first presented him to me, and I was like, yeah, man, big dude, seems like it'd be a good fight, man.
You ever got down with
Oh,
a dude from Colorado before?
from Colorado? Not from Colorado, no.
Mm, okay. Okay. All right.
Can't
Let me
say
go
that
ahead.
I have, man. But I'm confident, Mikey. I'm confident in myself, man. Just like he's confident. You know what I mean? But if I'm giving off the impression that I think I'm gonna run through somebody, or I'm just gonna, it's not like that. I told you what my plan is. I'm sure he's got a plan. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen, man. At the end of the day, only one of us can win. You know what I'm saying? We're both winners no matter what, though, man. At the end of the day, whoever gets that W gets that W. Whoever loses, there's nothing to hang your head about, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a fight. That's what we do.
That's right. It's happening on Thanksgiving at 6 o'clock. M Star Media. I appreciate you, amiga. She's a day oneer. She just dropped the link right there
For
in the
sure.
comment section that you could put on any browser. You can see it any phone, laptop, PC. It's going to be Thanksgiving. So you'll be with the familia. That when that turkey hits, everyone takes a nap. By the time you wake up, it's never happened before. But you got the best, what people are calling the fight of the year, automatically an instant classic happening. Mile High Hustle and Paradigm Media News. Let me ask you this, Box. How you getting the win?
How what? How am I gonna
How
get the
are you
win?
getting the W? How are you getting the win?
I know how I want to get it. I want to get a knockout, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Um, I don't want to go
You
the
want, but
distance.
you want to bust them up. You want to close both his eyes.
I'm
Do you
not
want
trying
to
to. I'm
just?
not
Hey,
trying to
all
do all
bullshit
that,
aside, if
man.
Box says he won't knock me out, I would not take it as disrespect. That's how you supposed to think, my boy.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
fighting.
I'm not
Uh,
trying. I'm not trying to obliterate this, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to go in there and get the win. If I can get a knockout, walk away with the knockout, I'll be good, man.
Mm. I'm gonna ask Mile High the same question. How you getting the win?
man, shit. Any way I can, man. I see it. If it goes past 3 rounds, we gonna be swimming in some deep waters. You know what I mean? And if my brother ain't used to that, he might drown. And I don't mean that. I mean that with the utmost respect. We coming to fight. I know he hasn't taken me lightly because look at him. He slimmed down. Look how much this man's lost. I seen a picture of my G. He's lost a shitload of weight. That tells me he's training serious. Now he didn't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna get up off my couch and go whoop this dude and try to stand on his reputation from the '90s." You know what I mean? We got prepared. You got to work, man. Salute to that. And why Tony would want to fight somebody that is, to me, it's like this. I seen dudes say it took 9 months. Like that's a reason. I'll say it like this. I want to fight the best boxer that boxer could offer me. Simple. I don't care if it took 9 months, 10 months, whatever. It's been 6 months since we signed the contract. So it took you 9 months. Tony didn't even wait three. So you know what I mean? Why wouldn't you want to fight the best dude up to that? we're older dudes. You know what I mean? You
Hey,
got a
and don't
55 and a 49-year-old man here that we're gonna
hey,
see.
don't
We're gonna
don't
see
get it
who Father
twisted
Time
either.
got and who didn't.
Don't get it twisted either. I didn't ask for when the clapper was running his mouth. I didn't say I need 9 months to prepare for him. I didn't want to go in there, looking sloppy, man. I wanted to go in there and try to trim down, and that was for myself. But if he thinks for 1 minute that I was asking for 9 months so that I could prepare for him, that dude's a joke, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll fight him any day of the week without training camp. So it wasn't about that. Anybody that when people get to my age, when they get into their 50s, they're gonna understand what I'm talking about. It's not easy, man. I'm 55. I'm gonna be 55. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look at Tyson. That dude's 58 years old, man. That's you got to respect that, man. It gets harder as you get older, man. Your legs get weaker. You don't have as much stamina. You know what I'm saying? Your wind. It's not like it was when you were in your 20s when you just bust out hundreds to 22 counts, man. It's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that wants to flap their jibs about me needing a little bit of time, say whatever you want to say. You ain't getting in the ring, and when you get to be my age, then you're gonna see what I'm talking about, man. So
Victor's
that's
in the
what it
casa.
was,
He
man.
says, "Who's box fighting?" He got another heavyweight representing Colorado on his back. Mile High Hustle 303. He's in the building. He's the gentleman right here to my left or right, with the red colored studio, with the pinche pelea in the background, because you ain't gonna miss it, huh, cabrón?
I probably
Hey,
should
that
turn
ain't
it
gonna
off.
be
So
an issue right there.
no, that's
That
why I
ain't gonna
just
be.
turned it off now that Mikey said that. It shouldn't be. There was no sound. It
Yeah,
was kind of far
exactly.
out on the
We'll
TV.
see.
But
We'll
let's just
see.
turn it off.
No worries about that. But that's who he's fighting, though, Victor. The men are already they're tired of talking about it. They're really not all talk at all. They're ready to go ahead and get in the ring. So next week, what you'll see is me facing them off for the first time. The first time they're gonna meet cara a cara is gonna be the press conference, and then we'll face them off. I'll try my best to separate them. And then it's fight week right after that. So where are you going to order it? You can go to the website, gente. It's there. It's not going anywhere. All the fights are in the catalog on the website. Content Creator Series of Fighting. M-Star Media went ahead and posted the link in there. If not, it's all over in the comment section. Box, let me ask you this, man. Do you feel some relief finally that you got an opponent that's going to step in the ring with you, and we're finally going to get past trying to set these things up, and it's happening?
Hell yeah, respects to this man. You know what I'm saying? You know the road that I travel, Mikey. You were part of it, man. You were there. You were behind the scenes. You seen what happened. I was trying to get in the ring as far back as when those first couple of fights. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking
4 years
about.
ago, my boy. 4 years ago. It's almost 4 years
Yeah, 4 years, man.
in
That's
about two
crazy.
months.
You know what I mean? And a couple of times I got myself I almost gave up, to be honest with you. It got to the point where I was just like, you know what? I'm not I'm done with all that, man. You know what I mean? I'm done wasting money on it. I'm done training and then somebody pulling out or issues coming up. I tell you what, man, even if I had medical issues, it would take me, I would have to be on a gurney, man, in order for me to pull out of a fight. I don't care what the doctors say, you know what I'm saying? That's what it would take for me. But yeah, I'm relieved, man, that it's finally happening. You know what I mean? Because I'm not getting no younger, man. You know what I'm saying? So respects to this guy right here for taking the fight, man.
Well, let me lead it with this then. On a scale of 1 to 10, how prepared are you?
I'm uh I'm confident. I'm confident that I'm prepared, man. Trust me. I'm prepared. I'm gonna go in there and do my thing, man.
It's just another day.
It's not another day. I mean, I've been in fights before, Mikey. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say, man. It's not that big of a deal, man. It's a fight, man. Maybe to some people that I mean, maybe they've been in 3 fights their whole life. Two of them was with their old lady. You know what I'm saying? It's another day, man. It's another day.
Mile High, 1 to 10. How prepared are you?
Shit, I'm at a 12, bro. I'm at a 12. We went hard, dude. My coach didn't let me take no easy routes. He won't. Here's the thing, bro. I chose that gym for a reason because they're the killers in this state, bro. He coaches all the killers, dog. Um, I chose that gym for a reason because I know if I could survive in there, I'm all right. You know what I mean? My coach won't let you ain't gonna go take from that team. You ain't just gonna walk into that gym and take. You gonna give something back. That's gonna be blood, sweat, tears, whatever it is. You know what I mean? You giving something back. You don't just walk into gyms and take, bro. And if you do, then I question the gym you trained at. You know what I mean? Because I've been in a lot of MMA gyms, a lot of jits gyms. You ain't just gonna go in there and take. You gonna give something. You know what I mean?
Who are you dedicating the fight to, Mile High?
Shit, all the people going through it. My Martinez family, uh, my brother Canal EBK, who's on his, he's fighting the fight of his life right now. My Canal Manuel Gamboa, my homie George Rogers. Them dudes are all in battles for their life. You know what I mean? This is pales in comparison. You know what I mean? All
Mm.
this stuff. This is, we're gonna walk away. We're gonna go back to our families after this. We're gonna move on with our life. Everything's gonna be gravy. You know what I mean? So, like I said, all that hard work I'm talking about, I see Samantha Lynn say I have a chip on my shoulder. You know what? I really don't. Um, I just I just want to test myself, and at the end of the game, it's you against you, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna get in there and let it all hang out.
Box, you get the W on Thanksgiving. Who are you dedicating the fight to?
That's funny you asked that, man. I found out today that one of my boys passed away this earlier this week, man. I just posted it on my channel earlier. Frank Corsetti from Daly City. Um,
Rest in peace.
he
Rest in
been in the
peace.
system a lot. A lot of people know him, man. He's a good dude. And that's I'm a dedicated to him, man. That's a wake up call too. This is a guy, man, that was a dedicated father, didn't use no drugs. I put something on my community, so you guys in the chat, check it out. But this is somebody that wasn't using and was here one day and was just and gone the next, just like that, man. I don't know if it was an aneurysm or something like that. It wasn't, he didn't get taken out in the streets or nothing like that. It was health related, but he was healthy. And something happened, man. But like I always say, man, life's not promised tomorrow, man. You know what I mean? You can be here today and gone tomorrow, man. That fast. So I'm dedicated to him, man. He was a good dude. I've known him for all my life. You know what I mean? Solid dude.
Rest in peace to him, man. I seen your friend said he just buried him today, man. So sending
Yeah.
prayers to him and his family, man. That's tough. That's rough, man.
That is definitely no rest in peace, man. Yeah, other people got our problems don't pale in comparison to other people's problems, and we're doing good. We're on YouTube, you know what I mean? We're shooting the shit. I mean, come on now. You guys are about to get in the ring and take the heavyweight title for Content Creators Series of Fighting. And someone, only one, there can only be one, is going to drive away with that belt, with the W, and on cloud nine. One person is going to drive away on cloud nine. One person is just going to chalk it up and say it was just another day. Who's going to be who? I'll let the comment section say who's going to be who. You know what? We're going to go ahead and give some final words also that you guys want to give to your opponents or to the chat. What are your thoughts on the press conference? What are your thoughts on when you see each other for the first time and you do the face-off? Any kind of final words? I'll go ahead and start it off with Mile High. How does it feel winding down? We're finally going to get to the press conference, and the chingazos are just looming, and you got Colorado on your back. Any words that you got, Mile High? Final words of anything?
I just can't wait to see him in person. You know what I mean? Really see this, bigger than life man that, been on Vlad, carries himself very well, man. Like I said, I'm a fan, dude. I big respects, dude, the way he carries himself. He's not a shit talker. I've never seen him get into it with people on here, which is very hard on YouTube, man. and especially the following that he has. You know what I mean? And they're very dedicated to him. It's because of the way he carries himself. That's what intrigues me. That's how I know he's been through some real shit. I know that because I'm from that same shit. You know what I mean? Some of this is just petty shit. At the end of the day, we're gonna face off. I can't wait to what the gym smells like. I can't wait to feel those ropes at my back. I can't wait to bounce around that ring, uh, and really share everything that I've have pent up with this man. Like he's gonna share his with me. I'm grateful for that because there ain't people like that no more. There ain't no one with big enough cojones to get in there all the time, bro. This is something that we used to have at the tip of our fingers when we did time, and that it wasn't hard to go find somebody to go put some hate into. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Um, now getting older, we want to see, test ourselves one more time. Do you still have it? You still that guy, or is it gone for good? You know what I mean?
So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out on Thanksgiving. You still got it, or it's gone for good. I'm gonna pass it over to Paradigm Media News. Final words. Any thoughts? The press conference is happening. All this yipping and yapping is coming to a close. You're gonna see him. Gotta, I'm gonna face you guys off after the press conference. What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on the whole experience? And any words of anything?
Yeah, I appreciate what you said, bro. I'm just another guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see him. You know what I'm saying? I've seen I've only seen him on video. You know what I'm saying? I seen him on video. I know he's tall. He's got height, you know what I mean? But I can't wait to be standing right there in front of him, man. And presence is a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, I can't wait, Mikey. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the press conference, and I can't wait to get in there, man. I'm done talking, man. You know what I mean? There's nothing else to say.
We're going to be live from the press conference, you guys. We're going to have both gentlemen for the first time in the same pinchy room. We'll have everyone that's there, the content creator series of fighting team. I've been in contact with them. You'll know who the team is, and even to the fighters too. You'll know also because all the teams the team's going to be wearing these shirts. So everyone that you see wearing these shirts are part of the team. The team's going to
You're
be
gonna
there.
see my team too, man.
You better bring me one of those shirts, Mikey. I
I'm gonna
better get
pull
one of
up.
those.
Oh man, I gotta get you one of these shirts. And we'll have the belt there. We'll have both gloves there. We'll go over briefly the rules. We'll have some words to exchange. Really, the part of the press conference is to put them in the same room for the first time. Okay, that's the nuance. That's the dynamic there. And then also face them off for the first time. That's going to be a great dynamic. So that's next Saturday, the 23rd. And then it's fight week after that. So fight week, the next thing you're going to see is both of them stepping on the scale. Do any of the fighters right now want to hint at how much the scales will be tipping when they step on there? Or is that some kind of, you don't want to put that out there? Are we stepping in mile high at 260, 250, or
234.
damn
234 is
it,
what I weigh
underweight?
it right now. 234.
Usually when I seen people weighing underweight, it shows they're serious about it. I just want to put that out there to the people. Paradigm, I'll ask you, but you don't have to answer this. What is the scale gonna look like? What's it gonna say when Box
Shit, I got
steps on
about
that scale?
20 pounds on him, man.
Okay.
I ain't lose that much. I didn't get down to my two. That was my goal was to get down to around 235. But I had some hiccups along the way, man. So but I shredded some weight. So
I
I'm
seen
good,
it,
man. I'm
dog. I
good. I'm
can tell. I
loose.
can
I'm
see it in
loose
your face, my boy.
where I'm at right now. I'm loose, man. So I feel good about it.
Nice.
That's right, you guys. It's happening on November 28th. We want to thank you. Is California, even though they might not call it this, but a lot of the comments are going wild. Thank you to the 100 people that we got in the live chat. They're calling it California. They're calling it Colorado. At the end of the day, they're both going to walk out there with their head hung high. but it's gonna be a monster show. This isn't a boxing fight. Don't get it twisted. This is a violent fight. Gentlemen, I appreciate your time. Is there anything else that you guys want to say that maybe I missed? Any comments that you want to address? I know both of you guys are just itching to go ahead and see each other next week, and it's already happening. Anything of anything?
Salute
Nah,
to the
stay
chat,
healthy,
man.
bro.
Get that shit. Order it.
Stay healthy,
Don't
man.
miss it. Yes, sir.
Stay healthy and keep doing what you're doing, man. I'll see you next week. Let's
You
let's
too,
give
my
it to
brother.
him, bro.
Keep
Let's give it to him.
training. Like I said, it's gonna be a bang. It's gonna be a banger for sure. Best one to date, and that's no disrespect to Cholo, Buzz, or anybody. Best one to date.
That's
Yes,
right, you
sir.
guys. Listen, let me go ahead and just give a roll call then for everyone that's in the chat, man. We got 100 in the chat right there. Risky Business says he's taking all bets. Paul Lopez, face off is what time? It's going to be in the evening. It's going to be in the evening. You know, prime time shit. So it's going to be by
Who's
6
risky?
or
Who's
7.
risky betting on? But who's risky betting on though?
Yeah,
He's
he's
taking
taking
all
bets.
bets.
I don't know, but the odds makers have it shifted from last week. Last week it was only -50 paradigm, which is not even a 2-to-1. It's like 1.25 to 1. It's like very even, and now it's shifted to even. This is the first time in Content Creator Series of Fighting. Let me remind the people as well, there hasn't been one fight on Content Creator Series of Fighting that has gone the distance. They've all ended, and I expect this to do the same. We'll see you guys on the press conference on the 23rd, you guys. We are out checking out. Enjoy your weekend. We'll be dropping more content, of course, in between, and dropping the link so you guys can order the pay-per-view. Have a buenas noches, Paradigm. I appreciate you, hermano. Mile
Yes,
High,
sir.
appreciate you también, hermano. I'll be seeing you both soon, and we are out.
All right, chat. All right, comrade Mikey.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
You
you.
guys
Oh,
have a
man.
blessed
Buenas
night.
noches.
Yes, sir.